All right, welcome to episode 92.
I wish I could get that guy to do some work for me. That was awesome.
You know, if that guy ever did work for himself, he'd be like one of the biggest YouTubers around.
Some say he may be the YouTuber's YouTuber.
Yeah, I hear he's working on some boxing project, but then, and this is some inside baseball, guys, he told me he hasn't even started working on it yet.
That is, that's not what he said, because I too was there for this conversation with this guy.
What? No, you weren't. I remember specifically. This was a one-on-one conversation with this guy. You weren't there.
Nope. Oh. He wrote me a message giving me the clip notes on what conversation you had. And what he actually said, hold on, let me look it up. Here it is. I have started working on it. I've been collecting all the footage and learning the software. Boom.
Jay Luma, what's up, bro?
Jay Luma, come with me.
So, Matt, how many projects in development do you currently have? Bro, just guesstimating.
I still have that my Mission Impossible video. That's basically done. I just never went back and did the rest of the graphics. Yeah.
Would it be ironic if you had AI fill in the graphics for you?
That would be nice. I could really use this help. Let's see. I'm working on that. I'm working on Loma. I got a couple of Loma videos. Some of this is just for me though. I have a couple of Loma videos I've been working on. Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko, one of my favorite boxers of all time. Those that were wondering. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's Ukrainian. He actually he was set up to fight the champion. It was an Australian guy at the time, but then the Ukraine war broke out. So he gave up millions and millions along with this opportunity he's been fighting for so long, and went and fought for his country.
That's pretty impressive,
right?
I mean,
bro,
boxers don't you know you've got a very small window when you're a boxer to get the championship.
He's in his 30s already.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, people don't.
Well, I mean, he's been a champion at multiple weight classes. He started out, I think, 120 something. I think he made it all the way up to 135. But because nobody wanted to fight him, he was so amazing. You know, so he had to keep moving up in weight to find people that would fight him.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know that the boxers move up and down that are really good. Who was it? Was it Roy Jones?
Roy Jones Jr. went all the way up to heavyweight, where he fought James Toney, but that may have been at what's that? What's right before heavyweight?
Welterweight.
What is it? Welterweight.
Let's see. There's flyweight.
What's Usyk at? Usyk's at
bantamweight, flyweight.
Anyway, yeah, Roy Jones Jr. went up. He fought Antonio Tarver, got him after he did that Rocky movie.
Let's see. Heavyweight, middleweight. It's middleweight.
Isn't there a cruiserweight weight?
Heavyweight, middleweight, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, light middleweight, light heavyweight. Jesus Christ, there's bantamweight, cruiserweight. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So there's. And that's probably what? Just the WBC or the WBO?
Let's see. Now it's regarded as light heavyweight. It's used in the UK. Still uses it. It
uses what? So you have
cruiserweight.
So you have WBC, you have WBO, and a couple more I can't think of. Each weight division is going to have at the minimum of 4 major belts and a whole bunch of fucking like tournament belts or some other fucking nonsense bullshit belts that guys will grab on their way up.
Bad take Bojan over here. I'm a chick weight. I mean, look, it's not like you're an Echo over here who can take on Kingpin and toss him around like it's.
He didn't do that.
Didn't she do that in the Hawkeye show?
Oh, I stopped watching that shit. I couldn't make it through it.
She was in the Hawkeye show too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
where they introduced her. That was like her spin-off. Like they're all spin-off vehicles now. They're all stupid. It's all
Oh, hey, I should probably stream this to my channel, huh?
you can. Why not? We did a Slender, you were in bed, but we did a speakeasy the other night. That was pretty
I
cool.
watched it.
Wow, the disdain. The disdain
Wow.
in his voice. Did you hear it, man?
Was that for us or the female comedian? Sorry, the female attempted comedian. Cool. Guess it was us.
I think he was trying to figure out how to answer that delicately.
Yeah, I was trying, but I'm just mad that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, he sent the message.
You know how many times I have said to Matt, I'm like, man, I want to do a speakeasy. I have not been in a Mad speakeasy yet because he always does them at the stupidest hours when I'm asleep.
No, that's not. Well, dude, it wouldn't be a speakeasy if I did a 2 in the fucking afternoon.
Yes, it would.
Would it?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
There was
the
this,
speakeasies were only open at 2 in the morning?
yeah, bro. They're speakeasies.
No, they were open at all hours.
No, if it was open at 2, it'd be called Yell Loudly.
I do want to confirm here because Tina is the only person I know who's probably seen every Marvel Disney Plus show, and she confirmed, yep, she did beat up the Kingpin. So there you go. The one-legged, what is she? Deaf? I think is the thing.
Yes,
He's deaf.
Deaf.
thank God she won't talk. That's such a relief. You know what I mean?
They'll find a way.
I actually loved the trailer for Vincent being the narrator, doing the VO, because oh man, he's so fucking good, dude. And every time he's on screen, he's just num. He's eating
Why do you think
everything.
they had him leading the trailer?
Exactly.
It's because he's the only one people resonate with. Like
I did not
nobody
know
else is carrying this show.
I didn't know that they were going with the Netflix fucking like the brutality of beating people down.
Okay,
Right.
well,
you should
let's
also
be
watch
honest.
Taylor
All we
Thomas.
saw was Kingpin hit a bunch of guy and then some blood on his hand. Like,
No, you don't remember
Well,
him
no, did you-
literally breaking the dude's neck at the end? That's how the trailer ends, is with murder.
okay. I guess
All
I
right.
just couldn't believe that a woman that size could break a dude's neck like that. So I thought she was just, maybe helping him out with some chiropractic or
It even had the sound to
Yeah.
it. And then
Well,
she beat that one dude.
He had an awful crick in his neck, and she was just helping him out.
All right. Does Marvel like strike streams if we watched it? Like, what are the odds?
Maybe if we mad fap it enough.
Let's see.
Usually Disney
not?
doesn't come down on hard. Doesn't come hard on people. Come down hard. Come hard. They don't mess with people a lot
This
when
is working
people,
for you, man.
when they do the trailer because they like the attention.
All right, let's actually start here. So we've got Little Echo.
Also, it's a trailer. Isn't the whole point of a trailer to get maximum dissemination so that anyone who might want to watch this knows about it and watches
Tell
it?
that to bend over at WB.
No
yeah,
shit.
Warner Brothers killed. We've gotten struck by Warner Brothers for a friggin' short because it had Scooby Doo in it.
Wow.
Are you serious? That was like one of our best shorts.
Yeah, and they would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you and your damn Brahma. Anyway, we can't hear this, by the way.
All right, because I paused it, but I did want to can we talk about how it's kind of creepy that they're opening up with the Kingpin staring obsessively at this like 10-year-old girl?
He is a little obsessed, and the whole line about I could see who you are, I could see through you, I could see the real you.
I see everything that you are.
So, all right, did you hear the audio this time?
Yeah. I could see who you really are. I always could. I was looking through the glass.
Here we go.
I don't know how much time has passed. Sorry, go on.
Echo's going to be TV mature, the first D+ show to do it. He was her Uncle Kingpin. TV mature, it's like TVMA.
Oh,
yeah. That's what
I
the MA
almost
actually
have.
stands for.
Yeah, I know. I actually really love the score. I meant to look up who did it.
He's like D'Onofrio does
Fucking
have
amazing, dude.
just like presence, and I don't know how many people in the audience watched the new Magnificent Seven.
Loved
When it
him in there.
he owned every scene he was in that one too.
You know they came on my property. I didn't
He's
want to
just-
do it. Hmm.
He's hilarious in it.
He's fucking great, dude. That movie is really, really good.
And I think the reason the first Men in Black was as good as it wasn't just Will Smith, but it was because D'Onofrio
yes.
was the villain, where the bug.
The
I'm the bug. Err.
the performance he did. I know they had mechanical bullshit, practical effects and CGI, whatever, to make him, when he gets all, he's, because it's not his body that he's in, and it's all uncomfortable and it's snapping.
The way he's walking around.
Oh my god, he's so good, dude. In this trailer, man, he just you can't look at anything else but him. He eats up the entire scene.
Just beating this guy up.
And he's being fucking tied down like by an anchor. But that anchor is a fucking deaf, one-legged fucking Native American. And she is just holding him back.
Yeah. And I still want to know did he find her when she was a baby and he helped raise her?
No, he just found her right there.
I mean, he
really-
probably ended up killing her parents.
He literally just beat her dad to death.
That was an ice cream salesman.
No, that was her dad. That was a
No.
hot dog salesman.
According to the subtitles, it was an ice cream salesman.
Oh, was it? I wasn't looking.
Oh, hold on. Well, let's go to chat. Tina, who actually sat through the Marvel things and paid attention. How did the Kingpin have something to do with her? Okay. There we go. Her father worked for Kingpin.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so he probably did kill him.
Wait,
also,
hold
he's
on.
Kingpin, right? He's rich. Okay.
Yep.
Just buy her some fucking ice cream. Like-
Or some new ears.
Get a
that
hearing
might
aid
help.
for her.
Also, by the way, real quick, I just had this not epiphany, but realization that are they giving her the Daredevil story? Her father worked for Kingpin.
Yes.
She's otherly abled,
Yes.
and now
It's-
her biggest villain is
remember-
fucking Kingpin.
But remember, she's more otherly abled because she's Native American and missing a leg.
Yeah, I said yeah. She's probably a lesbian too.
I think the whole point, the inception of the character was obviously.
Oh my god. Tina just says, yeah, he did have her father killed. It's fucking Daredevil. It's
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah, and I think the inception of the character is we're gonna make a character like Daredevil, but better.
Yeah,
No, I
make
think
her
so.
female and gay.
Make him a
Put a
girl.
lesbian in it, make it
Make her
lame.
lame and make her lame. That is the entire notes for the Echo series. It's gonna that South Park meme is gonna be all over this show once it comes out. Oh no.
I mean, oh boy, I actually, it makes me want to go back and delete my tweet.
This is where I checked out.
Yeah. When that
You are
happened,
telling me this
Dude.
girl just put a guy through a brick wall.
when that happened, I legit was like, "Shut the fuck up, show." I was
Yeah.
out. They lost me.
Oh man,
So-
we got someone still waiting for you to continue your Saints Row
I'm
playthrough.
waiting on the girlfriend. She's finally done with like her big project or whatever. So we'll probably play soon.
Dude,
But,
I played a little bit of Saints Row 4, and I was just like, this game is ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's fun, man. If you play with us or just me, we can get rid of.
It's good mindless fun. I won't deny that. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
opening scene where you're riding the nuclear missile into the sky while ripping the panels off of it. I was like,
Yeah,
this is pretty hilarious in its
Oh,
out of the
man.
world kind of way.
it's so fucking good. There's this one part where you have to go rescue some chick, and everything's fucking going wrong, and they're playing "I Need a Hero," and it's so fucking glorious. It's so cinematic, and it's amazing.
That's like
And
straight
they're
out
there
of
with a
Who's
giant
Harry
purple
Crumb.
dildo hitting people.
Yeah, and then you get invaded by aliens. When
Oh
you're
yeah, that
president.
part too. Yeah. I think I might be talking about the one before the president one.
I don't know. I only played the one.
Wait, were you in a plane and and that shit went wrong and you had to fall?
No. It starts off with you going after terrorists. And then the terrorists launch the nuclear weapon, and then you stop the nuclear weapon, and then you're the president.
So just back to Echo, Tina is telling us that Maya, I guess her name's Maya, did have a similar origin to Daredevil with parents and being handicapped.
In terms of parents being handicapped, having Kingpin be, her main villain. Yeah. Not that many.
Is this actress actually missing a leg? Is that
the girlfriend asked me that too. I know she's deaf and she's Native American.
Because I know under current Hollywood terms, they get very antsy if you're not 100% what you're supposed to be for these checkboxes.
Oh yeah, especially when it comes to the Native Americans or whatever.
I mean, you could always be a senator from Massachusetts and that box gets checked for you, so it's fine.
So you remember it was 1971 Earth Day? They had that commercial come out with the crying Indian.
Yeah, he's not Native American.
What are you talking about? Wait, are you trying to tell me that Espera Oscar Decorti is not fucking Native American?
No, he's not.
Correct.
But he's one of the most famous Native American. They have an entire event, 3 days celebrating him. He met the Pope. He almost got sainthood. He met the president.
Oh, Tina confirmed. Yeah, she does have a missing leg. She has one of those flipper-looking things that you can run fast with. The blades.
Oh, so technically she has an unfair advantage.
I mean, it was all unfair till Oscar Pistorius was in a bathroom and shooting his girlfriend.
Dude, I'm rooting for the bad guys. She's got unfair advantages over them. She's more powerful than they are.
Wait a second. If she's missing the leg, how the hell did she generate the force to push a guy through a brick wall?
Well, because she had that flipper leg that launched her.
Look, whenever you lose one of your senses, all your other senses get heightened. So your sense of leg is going to be more.
Your sense of leg?
Yeah. It's going to seem as though you have twice as many legs.
All right, so here's a question. All right, so this is her replacement leg.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go right back.
Wait, hold on. How's she shifting gears on this bike? Isn't the gear shift on the right side?
I'm just apparently she
Maybe
must
you
have
can get a left-footed gear shift.
Wait, doesn't it look like she's got a defined calf on both legs here?
It does.
I mean, they can design calves.
No, but they didn't, because that's why I was pointing out once we got that shot of her leg.
Dude, it may cut off right before the shoe.
See, it's just the straight piece of metal.
Up in there.
That's like the Lieutenant Dan magic legs. That's just straight metal.
Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs.
It's titanium, the same thing they make the space shuttle out of.
Kingpin told me they take me anywhere.
You son of a bitch! Right when I was taking a drink.
Did I get you?
Yes.
Kingpin always said, "Life is like a bowl of ice cream. If the guy doesn't give it to me, he gonna beat the shit out of him."
Oh, you motherfucker!
Oh, she probably went up. Kingpin ice cream. Kingpin ice cream.
No,
and then he kills the fucking ice cream guy.
Remember, it's gonna be Kingpin ice cream because it's gonna be the deaf person talking.
Something.
No, we're still on. We're still on
Something just bit me. Something
Rama.
bit me.
Welcome, Rama, to the show. Are you here to make fun of handicapable people too? Or he's just not going to talk?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
want no part
cool.
of this.
I guess I'll talk for both of us. So you may be surprised to learn this, but man, I can't remember. There's two main chicks that are behind the show, right?
Hold on.
You have a white blonde.
What? No, this was clearly written by guys.
Well, you have a white blonde, and then you have a Native American chick. But check this out, right? She's Native American. She's the one that's the main showrunner. And she won a couple awards for this independent movie that looked like shit. It was about a trans teenager, bad boy teenager, and a horror teenager, and how they're trying to get off the reservation and find a better life, but the white man keeping them down and shit.
Oh,
one of those movies.
God. You know
Damn
how
the
I
white
hope
man.
this show ends? I hope Kingpin rips off her prosthetic leg and beats her to death with it.
No, remember, she's already beat up Kingpin. She's already
Yeah,
taken
but
his
all he's
balls
got to
away.
do is go for that leg, man. If he goes for the, I'm telling you.
Wait, is it like it's Karate Kid? Sweep the leg.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Put
leave
him in a body bag.
Anyway, you can press play. Oh, sorry. I was really impressed by all of their fucking credentials and shit.
So if I was running Marvel and I was making either a Daredevil or this Echo show, the people you want to know who we should bring in, Mad? You go
Who?
and you'd be like, who's the motherfuckers who did the raid? I want them to make this show because they are the guys who will make a street level
absolutely.
fight show
Yes.
that looks amazing.
That would be amazing.
And be like, they're not Native American. Who gives a shit? This is about the action scenes. Like, I don't need somebody to give me an authentic Native American experience for a superhero show.
Okay, I found her. So the first one is Sydney Freeland. She was the one talking about how important representation was. New Mexico, blah 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 blah. She has directed, check this out, she at least one, sometimes two episodes of multiple shows like Star Trek Strange New Worlds, The Walking Dead World Beyond, P-Valley, whatever the fuck that is. She wrote an episode for that, Fear of the Walking Dead, and that's it.
Those are all terrible shows.
That's what she directed. Yes, that was her directing. Writing, she wrote her own movie, and then 7 episodes of Reservation Dogs. That's it. Anyway,
That's quite the resume.
Yeah. Now the white chick actually did quite a bit. I think she wrote 26 episodes of Better Call Saul, but by the 4th or 5th season, she had already became story director, writer, coordinator, whatever, executive.
Showrunner?
No, not showrunner. Supervisors, script supervisor.
Okay, when you say wrote episodes, do you mean participated in the writer's room? Because
So-
I thought Better Call Saul had like a whole writer's room.
All right, so she was a writer's assistant, but she actually worked her way up from there.
So
And yeah, by the end, so by the end, she actually did play I mean, depends on how much they listen to her. When there's probably a reason why, like, you know what you'd be great at? Supervising the writing, not actually writing.
hey, Kathleen Kennedy, we like having you on set, but it'd be even better if you were an executive producer, because then you could executive stuff away.
Can you get us some coffee?
That was it Spielberg who said that about her? That they were like, what was Kathleen Kennedy best at on set? And he was like, getting me coffee.
What? Yeah.
Oh, it was so hurtful,
I did
but
not know
true.
Freeland is a trans woman.
Oh, well, there you go.
That explains why the thing.
You have so much pain in you. So this should have plenty of male humor. So much rage.
It actually may end up being good by default.
So she was raised in New York City to be around the Kingpin all the time.
I had an issue with this too. I'm like,
but
why?
Now we're gonna cut to the reservation and act like she had a upbringing out and traditional on a reservation.
Yeah, hold on. How does she get picked up off the street at age 11 by Kingpin? But she has a connection to these people.
Because I've got family in New York, and New York City isn't like, hey, welcome to the reservation.
Yeah, no. This is definitely somewhere like New Mexico, maybe Oklahoma, something like that, right?
Yeah, it's not exactly the Mohegan Sun over there, which is a very large casino zone in New York.
But listen, just looking at what she's done, I mean, she only knows really how to write about herself.
Oh yeah.
Most of them like
that you can't contain it.
Oh, and this is the tagline for the whole show.
What is it?
No bad deed goes unpunished or something.
Hey, Brahma, you know motorcycles, right?
Yeah.
So her right leg is metal. How is she shifting gears?
Well, the shift is on the left side.
Oh, is it on the left? I thought it was on the right.
No, the clutch is on the left, the shift is on the left, the brakes are on the right. The back wheel brake is the right. And front brake is the right hand.
Dude, I haven't been on a bike since I had a Kawasaki 300, way too big for me, right? The only way I could get off the bike, I had to pull up next to a tractor tire so I could step off onto that. You know how big those tires are, right? That's how big the bike was. We went mud one time, and when I was trying to get ready to pull up to my tractor tire, my hand slipped from the mud, and I fucking willied. And as I was going into the corral, there was a surge box on this pole, and it hit my face, and I was fucking thrown off the fucking bike. The bike goes into the corral. Never been on another one.
Probably smart.
Here's our explanation. Her native mom abandoned her. Then she lived with her Mexican dad, a mechanic on Kingpin's payroll, until he was killed when she was 9. Then Kingpin raised her. I'm still not seeing a lot of reservation time in this.
Is that her having a baby or her mom?
She goes and visits the mom, maybe?
No, her mom's dead.
No, the dad's dead. The mom was
No,
The
I
mom's
think
abandoned her.
I think this is her come to Jesus moment when she realizes the Kingpin is a bad guy.
What? Well, oh no! What made her think that? What changed her
Are they
mind?
going to do the thing? Okay, so
She never got
In-
her ice cream that day. She's known he's evil ever since.
in the
She
Hawkeye
gave
show,
him a prosthetic leg. He gave her a prosthetic leg.
okay, I think I know where they're going to go with this. In the Hawkeye show, she beat the shit out of Kingpin, then left town. She went to find her roots, and she went back to the reservation. And then she's coming back to settle scores after having discovered her native roots.
She went on
Now
her
I'm gonna
spiritual
beat-
journey.
Yep.
Although I've already beat your ass once, now I'm doing it Native American style. Right?
Exactly. I don't even know how to make a joke out of that because this is how stupid their plot is.
Is that fire water raining down on her?
Yeah. Now that was a little extreme. The
Right? When I saw that,
gunshot
I'm like,
right to-
oh, we're going all in then. I really like the score though. It
Let's
reminds me a
see.
little bit of the Boba Fett.
'cause they're not pulling punches right there.
No. I love how calm the other dude is. He's like, oh, that sucked.
Doesn't even blink his eyes with the gun going off right next to him.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody has their eyes closed.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of suppressor they're using, but that would still be loud as fuck. They're like
Especially
2
in
feet
an
from it.
enclosed space like that.
Well, you also have to remember though, movies have convinced people that suppressors make guns like pew 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 pew, and that's not what happens.
Yeah,
That is not how they sound.
I think when you're in an arena and they do that little decibel meter,
Yeah.
and everybody in the whole arena is cheering, and it gets up to like 110, 120 decibels.
I mean,
Like
not for the Giants anymore, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, but a suppressed gun like that would drop it down to like 95 decibels. It's going to be still loud. It's just not going to blow your eardrums
Yeah,
out.
you don't have to wear earplugs. Basically, you don't have to have ear protection on.
But you'll still get tinnitus if you do it a lot. It's just-
Yeah, it's still recommended you have some form of ear pro. Even
Yep. Well,
Besides
guess what,
the-
Slender? The ones that they gave us in the army didn't even fucking work.
It's-
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, I
'cause-
was getting the same earplugs. Mine didn't work either.
By the way, I never used them the whole time I was there. That's not how that shit works. I can't be like, whoa, excuse me. Earpiece, safety first, guys. Make sure you have your Z27 fucking glasses on.
Yeah, it's
Slender may be the only one that got that one.
Oh, I argued that. I'm like, my glasses, I'm good.
If you
I
want to
don't
know
need safety
was
glasses.
one of my favorite scenes, having grown up on base and been around like army guys my whole early life, was in Black Hawk Down when they're getting ready to go out, and all the fuckers are taking the plates out, and they're like, "It's heavy, and we don't need this shit.
One
We're just
person
gonna."
did. He said, "Let me tell you something, Griggs. The plate, blah blah blah. You know, and I don't plan on running away. Well, I better keep mine in just in case. I'm trying to do a country accent. I'm Obi-Wan.
That's right. I'm gonna make coffee. Oh,
Can you make coffee? Can you type?
I love the fact that in real life after the movie came out, they realized that that guy had been arrested on charges of being friendly with young people, and they all of a
Never
sudden
trust admin.
they all of a sudden distance there because they were going to make a push for Ewan because it was Ewan McGregor. They're gonna, and then it's like, oh, we don't want to talk about that character at all.
Yeah.
Let's all switch it to Eric Bana, who's
Hey guys,
Hey, he's
remember
Hoot.
Orlando Bloom?
Yeah.
He's here.
Oh,
Josh
man.
Hartnett. Y'all like him? Look, it's Tom. It's Tom Hardy. No one noticed that.
Yeah. I think what's his name from Game of Thrones was in there too. He was one of the Delta snipers.
Yeah, Jamie Lannister.
Yep. Man, those fuckers, they were. Do you want to talk about balls? They knew
When
they were going to get killed.
when I first got to Knox, they give everybody this book. It's like a guidebook, right? And I think it's at the end or something. They have several stories of Medal of Honor winners, and their story is in there. And the movie does not do justice for what they continuously begged to be to you know what I mean to do.
It was. I mean,
They asked several times. I think 3-4 times, and then they finally went down there, bro. That shit was rough.
Dude,
Did you
somewhere
see,
on one of my shelves, I actually have a book that has like every Medal of Honor recipient in history and what they like the write-up on what they did to receive their Medal of Honor. Some of those are freaking crazy.
The Sergeant Major Rodriguez in Vietnam. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Dude, he was shot several times, but he's still picking up dudes and running them to the fucking helicopter and shit. Even multiple times.
And
he went back for more.
Wielding a weapon at the same time, firing from the hip because his arm could no longer lift the gun to his shoulder while holding another guy over one shoulder. Like he was full on Ramboing that shit.
No bullshit, bro.
And yet we get Hacksaw Ridge instead. So
hey, fucker, I like that movie. Okay,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, I really like him.
I didn't like him very much up until he started saving people, though.
It was his accent, wasn't it? It's
almost unbearable. Up until that point, I would not have liked that guy. Like, you're the one who's going to get us all killed because you're not going to help us when we need you.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think that he showed enough courage and enough like. When they were just in training.
Oh no, he earned my respect by the end.
Yeah, but even before you left training, though, because the shit that they put him through, and he would not. He was like an oak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he wouldn't quit.
He's like if Marvel had some female come in and give him a motivational speech.
Wyatt, you are an oak.
Okay, so this note is where it's definitely. Let me see where
Who is this dude?
That guy?
Indian Bane.
That's that's Killmonger with rabbits.
Are we getting some kind of flashback to like olden native times?
It looks like the fucking South American ones,
It's
the Mayans and shit.
It's either old native times or this is going to be the part where she kicks the shit out of that guy to prove that she's a warrior in the tribe.
He's like, what did we do at Echo? She took a detour down to Jamestown for their Native American reenactment and just started beating the shit out of any male.
The shit out of this guy.
I heard in the second season that they're going to try to take over Alcatraz.
Maybe this is Namor.
Namor.
Oh man.
With feathers. Or with wings. Namor with wings. Oh no, he already had wings.
What, like, we're getting so many crazy different
weird flashbacks, right?
Yeah.
Was that an Asian cowboy? What was that?
I honestly was like, wait, why did they put Shanghai Noon fucking clips in there?
Like
And then I
Oh,
this
that's
is her,
Daredevil. I
that's
just noticed that.
Daredevil. Yep, that's all you can. She and what? Of course, it looks like
She
she's beating
knocked
the
the
shit out of him.
him.
Look,
Well,
he
of
went
course,
flying
she's the
like.
better version of Daredevil.
Also,
You
he's
didn't know that?
not wearing his gold fucking. Well, I guess he just wears that for the ladies. That's like his going out Daredevil
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah, that's
This looks
his.
like the
That's
regular
his
red.
dress uniform.
That's his sleigh
that-
costume.
That's his dinner dress uniform. That's when he's going out to a nice.
Yeah, this is
event.
his get beat up by girls.
That's his
She
West
better be
Coast
careful.
picking up the ladies' costumes. so.
These are his working. This is his working uniform.
All right, look at this. She apparently knocked him. That is at least 8 feet.
Can you go back a few frames? By the way, if
No,
you just hit,
what she did was connect with him, and then he launched himself 8 feet because he knew there was a table behind him. and
What's
he
the
had
way to go back frames? Real quick.
period is to go forward, so comma back. I don't know.
Yep, there we go.
She better be careful though. She-Hulk might get
Holy
upset if
shit.
she beats him
Wait,
up too
this
much.
is a thing? Can you
Wait.
do that on like a TV? Is there a button for it on TVs?
I mean, no, it's on the keyboard.
Damn it. I need to hook up a keyboard to
All
my
right,
TV.
so
There are so many
it
times
looks
I'm
like
trying to
she's-
fix, like a single
All
frame.
right, it looks like
Yeah.
she's holding a sawed-off shotgun.
She is. She's holding it the
And
wrong way. Go
the
on.
butt end, so like that's what she used to knock him,
Dude,
right?
she wasn't able to hear the guy who was explaining firearm safety to her. She doesn't know any better.
All right,
What
now
is
she's
happening
jumping
here?
off a train.
I mean, does he have a healing factor? Is he indestructible? Does he accidentally
I
touch one
thought
of the
she was just a normal human.
infinity? Does that look human to you?
Well,
Well,
the
we
healing
have-
factor may be
No.
the sense that took over, Matt.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah.
Okay,
She needs
Jesus
only
Christ,
half the
Tina is
Band-Aids you do.
Tina. You are a friggin' encyclopedia. The scenes take place in the Slender, you know,
Menominee.
Menominee Indian Reservation in
do,
Wisconsin.
do, do, do.
Menominee.
I've been to Menominee. I
All
never
right.
knew there was an Indian reservation there.
So here's her fake leg dangling. She's jumping off a train. I mean, it does.
That's-
It looks like the back might have a parachute that she's going to open.
What
But I don't know-
the fuck? Do you not know how parachute? She does not have
The-
enough
yeah, but-
clearance to get that thing
Is-
working.
Is that vehicle going in reverse then? Because it looks
It
like the train's about to hit the truck.
Right? I don't see the
Right.
tail lights. I mean, I don't see the reverse lights on though. Why does it
No,
look
I
like
think
the
she's
train was
jumping
going
That
around.
was
fast?
the back of the train? They got an engine hooked up to the back of the train. Okay.
Well,
Well,
most
they,
trains,
that's
most
they
trains
do
have
that.
engines
Yeah,
on
they
the back and the front.
They have a yeah. Didn't you watch? What was the one with Denzel?
Switchback.
And
No, that was with Dan
Unstoppable.
I mean, if you hadn't tried to
Unstoppable.
correct me so quickly, you'd have heard me say. I mean, I've seen it before.
Hey,
The-
Tim,
the
dude, I'm
day of the
sorry about-
caboose is gone.
Totally forgot to send you an invite the other night. And in the private chat, Tim, I said, Brahma, Brahma, you were there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Because I said, Brahma, make sure to send Tim the link. And Brahma said, I absolutely will, man. You have nothing to worry about. I will not let you down.
You lie.
Well, and I got receipts. Anyway, press play. I want to see it in like.
You and I
This part makes me laugh.
are the same.
Yeah, you're just
She-
kicking the shit out of that guy with your
All right.
fucking noodle arm.
Look, you can see she's not even making contact. Look,
Oh, yeah. It's shit fucking fight choreography.
Are the
Choreography.
same.
even
And he's not even putting his hands up. That's another part that I love. It's like,
Yeah.
why
yeah,
is
just
it whenever
don't
a
take it.
woman is fighting a man, who appears to be some kind of a police officer or
What?
Security guard.
a security guard, somebody trained in dealing with a situation like that, he doesn't even put his hands up. He just looks up at her fist as it comes flying across her face. Then he looks back up so she can hit him again. It's like, come on.
And guess what? Now now the woke mob will go past his house because he's paid his dues.
By the
Can
end
I
of the
also-
series, will she have a sword leg like the chicken Kingsman?
I sure hope so.
that one was she was good. That one was good.
Did Tina ever give us an explanation about her new power set? Because
She
apparently
says
the
she
showrunner
can-
changed it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they
supposed
did.
to be that she can copy any person's movements, hence the name
Shut
Echo.
the wait, no, that's not true at all.
But they changed it because the showrunner said that they thought that was lame.
Wait,
yeah,
no,
funny enough, that's basically the same power Taskmaster had,
It's-
right? Like,
it is.
see you, he could
Yeah.
see your fighting ability, and then he immediately knows how to counter it because he can analyze
You
it.
can
so
master it
really well.
immediately.
and
Yeah.
they only showed that off once in the fucking Black Widow movie.
And she's different because she's not mastering it; she's just perfectly replicating it.
Yeah, but by the way, just because you can mimic somebody's style does not mean you can jump from a fucking train to a goddamn truck while they're both moving.
Yeah,
And
and
whose style was
just
that
because you
mimicking?
can mimic someone's style doesn't mean you know when to apply what moves.
True.
Like,
Right,
doesn't make
but
sense,
they got rid of that. But they got rid of that move set, so
At the end of
I
this
don't know
show,
what her new stuff is.
they're going to ask her what her name is, and she's going to say, "My name is Echo Skywalker."
yeah.
That's who she's
No,
mimicking.
she's not. She's my name is Echo.
Boom with the ball, the bang, the bang.
It's going to sound like Marley Matlin from all those old TV shows when
Yeah.
she was in it.
Or fucking hey you guys.
Oh,
Fucking-
Chunk.
Sloth.
No, sloth.
Sloth.
Chunk
Yeah.
Chunks
Oh, Chunk was the fat kid that was
yeah.
with him, right?
Did you
Yeah.
know he
Ruffle
grew up
Shuffle
to
kid.
marry Rebecca Romaine?
That wasn't the same kid. You're
That's
thinking
not
of the
him.
fat kid from Stand By Me. The fat kid from Stand By Me was the
Um,
one who married Rebecca Romaine.
Jerry
I'm-
Connolly.
Yeah. Jerry
Yeah.
O'Connell.
Yeah, I'm
O'Connell.
pretty sure we had this exact same combo before.
We did.
I'm pretty sure we've had this exact. We have all of our talks exactly the same multiple times every month.
I mean,
But I
we're
also
pushing
say-
100 episodes. There's
Yeah.
gonna be some repeat bits. Come on.
Yeah, plus maybe
Yeah.
there's new people that haven't heard it before.
Yeah, it's new to them. But can we also look how unflattering this angle is for this?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's supposed to be her badass moment, and she looks like she's a very overweight person.
Yeah,
doing
too
it.
many.
That's because if she was really doing all the things that we've seen her doing in this show, she wouldn't be that portly. But she is.
Well, she doesn't
because
always look like that though. Like this, she looked big in this one, but like the other one-
she's pretty thick in every scene. Like
Well,
she's got a lot of fat deposits around
you just got to
lower
remember,
chin and
Slender. It's
cheeks.
really easy for her to skip leg day.
I get it's really easier for her to skip workout day, apparently.
Oh, I thought I like Brahma laughed at it. I thought that one was better, but it was better in my head. But sorry.
I mean, look, this is
I
what-
guess she does half the leg days because she's only got half the legs.
this is what happens when you eat someone's masa harina, right? Isn't that their flour shit that they would eat?
So this shot here with Kingpin with his little bandage is because at the end of Hawkeye, she shot him in the eye.
Wait,
Like,
I'm sorry. Shot him with what?
with a gun,
No.
and
No,
apparently,
Chad,
the
yeah.
question is what
Chad, you're wrong.
caliber weapon?
Yeah, you're wrong, Chad, because that's not what bullets do to heads.
Hold on, Tina in chat who actually watched the entire stuff.
Was it a
all the way
lightsaber
through.
gun?
How did Kingpin get the injury to his eye?
Was it a pellet gun? I could see a pellet gun doing that, but generally, if you put a round in someone's eye socket, there's going to be
Yeah.
an exit wound on
I
the
mean,
other
it better
side.
have been at the very least they better make it a 22 so they
Was
can
it
try
a
to justify
less
it.
than lethal round?
They've
Oh,
done
like
that
it with
before.
a
It was
zip round?
it was a beanbag round from a shotgun.
Man, that shit will fucking kill you, bro. They pop
I know
you in
there's
the head
lots
with
of
one those.
there's lots of lawsuits about cops doing riot control, killing people with those things.
Nah, he stepped
Uh,
in front of the beanbag. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, Tina got awful quiet on the chat, trying to. She either that or she's typing a very long explanation of
No,
what
I think she
actually
said
happened.
something.
Is it not?
Anyway,
posted?
we're almost done with this trailer.
Oh, she said a lot of these scenes are from the Hawkeye series, so they don't even.
What?
They're not even putting their own show in the trailer.
Wait,
She's
I
still
thought a
on-
building exploded on him. That she said, hold on. You have Chad saying he was shot once in the eye. You have Tina saying no, she blew up an entire building with him, but his powers, which I didn't know he had, saved his life.
his powers of being a very fat, burly, strong man.
Mobster.
That's the
Yeah, I
only
was gonna say,
power.
I didn't think Kingpin had powers.
The only powers Kingpin ever was supposed to have is that like people think he's fat, but it's supposed to be all muscle because
muscle.
Yeah,
he's
no, he's
built
thick.
himself. Yeah, he's supposed to be thick, which is why I thought Michael Clark Duncan was actually really good casting at the
Love
time.
it. I thought he did really
Yeah.
well.
And he had the voice for it too. It was a great
Yeah, he
voice. And Clark Duncan was another guy who just had screen charisma,
Mhm.
and you can't teach that. Like Vincent D'Onofrio has charisma. And then all these
Well,
other people that got on Disney Plus do not have charisma.
And Michael
Gravitas.
Clark Duncan was able to do something that other Kingpins was not, which was toss Daredevil around like a fucking rag doll, which
Yeah,
is what
see-
he's supposed to be able to do in
And-
his way.
Well, and I think Vincent D'Onofrio. I always get mixed up with Jimmy Garoppolo because of that song. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Anyway, I think Vincent does a pretty good job with showing him his physicality and his strength. You know what I mean? It's not to the same level or anything, but it does still feel heavy and impactful.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of, I think this dovetails nicely to something Slender wanted to talk about, which is another Marvel female representation with
This nonsense.
with Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5.
Spider-Man 2 is apparently not being lauded. People are not happy about.
Oh
a
no,
lot of
really?
this. It's apparently one agenda after another, just
What?
over and over and over again. And this is apparently MJ now.
Wait, so this is from Spider-Man 2 PlayStation?
Yeah,
PS5.
PS5
New
exclusive.
PS5 game.
Oh no, you guys no, that's PS3 at best.
No,
Nope.
that's-
That's
The-
PS5.
According to the companies that produced this game, when they were asked why she looks like trash, they said she doesn't. Advancements in the graphics just make her look different than she used to look.
Wait, I'm sorry. Oh,
I was like, roll those advancements back.
I'm gonna.
oh
yeah,
man, it's kind of like when TV went into HD for the first time, and then you start seeing all these soap opera actresses and news anchors that had been living in the pre 720 days, and now everybody
Yep.
can see them.
Everybody just got ugly all of a sudden because
Yep.
of 1080p.
Yep.
No, but the funny part is a lot of people were like, why wasn't she modeled after the voice actress like she was in the first game? And they're like, oh, she is.
No, so correction. I looked it up in preparation. It was
Okay,
never.
so-
It was a different voice actress, but they had a body model.
Okay.
The movement actress is actually very attractive,
Yeah.
and they definitely didn't model it after her again. She's supposed to be the mocap actress, where they do the little dots all over her face and do
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movement. And
Dude,
nope, this
last
is another
night-
shot from in game.
Last night I came across some footage of the chick that did the body work for Ariel,
Yeah.
and she was so good because they actually used a lot of her own motions, like where she bites her lip. That was something she kind of ad-libbed in quite a bit. She was just kind of ad-libbing a lot of it. But yeah, man, it was crazy. It was crazy how they filmed it for the artist, right? For them to draw it or whatever. It looked
To
complicated.
have points of reference for what people would look like if they
Yeah.
were making that face
Yeah.
or looking in that direction, that kind of thing.
But
Yeah, that was an
the funny
interesting
thing
video.
is the internet kind of started to investigate this weird shift in the way MJ looked in this
Oh,
Spider-Man.
you better not tell me that there's somebody that is associated with them in the writing department that looks like she has Down syndrome too.
Funny you should ask.
Well,
Do you have that one ready to go, or should I get it?
can you pull it up? I didn't realize I needed that.
Tina,
one.
what are you saying? I remember Daredevil. I do not remember him sucking the life force from other people.
Oh my god. What? That's got to be comic lore.
Tina, unless that came in after the 4th episode of Hawkeye. I don't know if I made it to 4, but I made it pretty close to that.
That doesn't even sound like a Marvel thing. That sounds like something you'd see in an anime.
He's Shang Tsung.
I didn't know.
Your
I didn't
soul is
know
mine.
Kingpin's metachlorian count was that high.
Oh, why is it so hard? They make it. They're trying to bury this one off the internet.
They
Man, I've had
they are
a
very
couple
quickly
bangers.
trying to bury this one off the internet, which is why I wanted to cover it.
Why? Not
Because
why
they-
you want to cover it. Why did they,
Oh.
why are they trying?
Oh,
to
there we
bury
go.
it?
We got
Basically,
it.
they've been caught in a lie.
have you really
Uh,
not seen the writer?
No,
Matt?
I have. Yeah. Are
Okay.
you, really? You think I just happened to stumble upon both of them looking like they
I
have?
don't know. You guys could have planned this whole
downs?
conversation before I got here.
No, I never planned the conversation.
Yeah, I don't think you've been on our show. You know that we don't plan shit.
Here's the
We
thing. Little
don't do
Chad
any
hits me up
planning.
usually around 2 or 3 on Friday, and he's like, anything you want to talk about this week? And at best, I send him a couple articles, and I go, I have thoughts on this.
It's actually it's very rare that he actually has stuff. He's usually like, no, I got nothing. Now when
Wind
he's
me
got
up and let me rant.
yeah, now when he's got something that he's very ranty about, it will be.
Do you need me to
Epic.
share it? I've got
No,
it.
I found it. I got it. I found it.
Okay.
So it's just it's coming through. It's from I found it on a Reddit post, so it's probably being a little funky about.
Oh, I just went to her website.
Wait, which the writer?
Yeah.
He put it
Oh
on her
shit,
own
that was
website?
Oklahoma. Oh, maybe not. I think Tina
She
said the
didn't
name.
put it on her own website, but I went and looked up her website because I wanted to see what this woman has worked on in the past.
Yeah. So there's our. Yeah. So tell me that's not a self-insert, right?
Ah, what
Same
the hell is that
manly
white boy
jaw.
doing there with Spider-Man?
It's ma'am.
It's
I mean-
ma'am.
He looks like he's one of the lords of Dogtown.
Well,
Wait,
that's
it
a
might
girl, supposedly.
That's a pretty deep cut. I don't know if you guys got it.
be. Yeah, I gotcha. I just
Good.
was it boys don't cry with what's her name?
Boys don't cry. No, that's not the song.
The one from $1 Million Baby. Karate Kid 4.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Hillary
about.
Swank?
Hillary Swank. Yeah, because it was like I'm a girl, you know.
No.
It's like, I'm a boy. Like
Hey,
that's-
so if you check Twitter, I can send a quote from the Freeland chick, the chick that's running the show. There's a word she uses in there that I've never seen before. I need y'all to pronounce it for me.
Freeland said she and the creative team, including head writer Marion Diary, have reimagined the character's indigeneity, making her a member of the Choctaw tribe from Oklahoma. Like
Oh, Oklahoma,
indigenous,
that's how you
like
pronounce it.
as in the type of indigenous tribe.
Yeah, I knew what it meant. I knew what she was saying, but I've never heard it before, so I had no clue how I would pronounce it.
Yeah, I've
It's-
never seen that word.
I would think,
I know
you know,
what it is,
it's-
but yeah,
Yeah, somebody's combining indigenous and identity, so good for them.
right.
I mean, that feels like a very new word.
Now
Up
we're
there
all
with
going to be
Latine.
indigeneity phobia is.
Indigenophobic.
Yeah,
Does that mean a didgeridoo is about?
I
being
do have a
indigenous?
fear of didgeridoos.
I do have a didgeridoo as well.
No, he has a fear of didgeridoos.
Oh, yeah, fear?
oh, then
But
Mad should play his
here's the thing.
didgeridoo more often around you.
Here's the thing. I do wanna shift into this because, as I said, I went like this girl has a website with her resume and everything, and her writing credentials and samples, and
The fuck?
it's bad. It's
Is he the one person that actually uses Squarespace?
I guess
There's still
Um,
people who use Squarespace.
I mean, I guess her. I mean, who makes a website?
Here we go. Here
Well,
it is.
clearly she should have gone to Winx.
This is it, right?
Or GoDaddy?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Keep going. Read the whole thing.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ashley Ash Poprick, a writer with game writing and screenwriting experience in highly collaborative studios. I have a knack for crafting memorable characters. Wow, bitch, you call your own shot, huh? You have a knack? That's just one of these things I do, you know, crafting memorable characters, snappy dialogue, and powerful stories. If any of that was true, this would not be the first time I'm hearing of you. You know what I mean?
Well, when she said at the beginning, I have screenwriting experience in highly collaborative studios. That means there's a whole bunch of people collaborating, and her ideas probably
Somebody
are the
else
ones
was
being
doing the
used.
work.
Hold on, what the fuck did she write in Call of Duty?
I have
I have
written
no
and
idea.
continue to write for a variety of well-known IPs, including Disney, Marvel, and Call of Duty. Oh, I guess that's where we got that bitch with the fucking prosthetic arm, huh? Here, you can find my portfolio of professional work and some writing samples. Need somewhere to start? Here are 3 samples below, plus some testimonials. Not from my cousins at all, from some really neat people that are
One of the
unrelated.
stories is why I won't date boys.
boys.
That's the first one
Is
I
that a
went
script?
to as
I want to
well.
read it. Click on it.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, it is a script. All right, I'm
It
sitting
is
up
a
for this one.
script.
Oh no.
How many characters do we have? We'll bring it up.
It's
I
2
believe there
pages.
is Kate, the grandmother, and Albert.
How many?
Kate,
3.
the grandmother, and Albert.
I
So
call
we got
Albert.
three characters.
I'll call Kate.
Slender, your grandma.
Okay,
It needs to be
I can
blown
the
up a little bit,
grandmother.
though.
Oh, Chad?
Can
Can
you-
you?
Tiny.
Yeah, yes, definitely tiny. Chad, can you
This-
do stage directions?
Sure. Kate, 9, stands with her father, Albert, 47, at her grandmother's 78 bedside. The nursery home. Sorry.
Yeah, the nursery home.
The nursery home. This is what she put on her fucking website.
So
This
fucking
is
snappy.
one of her main samples.
Yeah.
Fucking snappy and
The
memorable.
nursery home is bleak and white. Grandmother sits up on the bed, using her cheap pillow to support her back. No, some people would say grandma or never mind. She silently glares at Albert.
Now,
Kate's
can you
mother-
loudly glare at someone?
Apparently, Kate's mother, Elena, age 43, talks outside with a nurse. How do you get an age from a voice? But well, that's fine, whatever. Albert impatiently taps his foot, checks his watch, avoiding eye contact with grandmother. Kate grasps grandmother's hand between both hands, squeezing. This is
I
she
mean,
squeezes.
Pause before we continue. The grandmother is a key character in this whole
Mhm.
story, and
No
you
fucking
couldn't
name.
even bother to give her a
Give
name.
her a name.
Nope.
Yeah. So
And you think that you think that when people get old, you put them in nursery homes.
I mean, her family legit even they
This woman hates old
call
people.
her grandma. They won't even call her by a name, not mama, not mama, or the other ones.
Meemaw, Nana,
Mima, yeah.
any of the
Granny.
My grandmother was Nana because that's what Italians in the Northeast would go with. But
Oh yeah, just like yeah. Let me guess. you help with the makeup for the Western movies back in the day, like did. You know, the famous Native American.
oh yeah, like John Wayne playing Genghis Khan was also in that same era. So Kate grasps grandmother's hand between both. Like, listen to the stage direct. Kate grasps grandmother's hand between both hands, squeezing.
Oh my
It just
God.
sounds clunky.
It
He
does.
squeezes back, still glaring at Albert.
I love you, Grandma.
I'm the grandmother, aren't I?
Yep.
I love
Yes.
you too, Catherine.
She finally looks at Kate. Her piercing gaze startles Kate, who jumps in surprise.
This is written so horribly.
Did she do like the Jim Carrey thing there, where the grandma like looks away and then like snaps back or something? Why would you jump?
like legit though. This
Well, she's been glaring at Albert.
This is what she chose out of all of her work to be like, hey, do you want to see what I can do? Check
This
this
is
out.
the best she's got.
All right,
Promise
wait.
me something, Catherine.
Yes, ma'am.
You focus on your education. No dating, no boys. You understand?
So you just want me to be some virgin old cat lady? That sounds like such a good life.
Motherfucker, you think you can ad lib and do better than this lady's
Oh,
writing?
sorry.
Kate frowns. Albert sighs, still pretending to ignore the old woman, and walks outside the room, joining Elena and the nurse outside. Grandmother grabs Kate's wrist, pulling her closer. Panicked, Kate tries to pull away, but grandmother's iron grip keeps her in place.
Real quick, she reuses the same word too many times in
Oh,
And
she's
will
redundant as fuck.
Oh,
And that is
yeah.
not only this one.
fucking get word hippo. They even have an app now. Grandma?
Look at
Yeah.
your mother. My poor Elena. She can't do anything without your father.
Did you call her Elena? Is that a creative choice?
You were the one that called her Elena.
No, it's Elena.
That's how
Yeah,
I
that's
would
what I
have
thought
done
it was too,
Elena.
but you pronounced it Elena.
Listen,
do?
I am in the mind of the writer. I know what she meant.
Kate looks out the window at Elena, who sags her shoulders at the nurse's news. Albert supports her by holding the small of her back. He starts raising his voice at the nurse, who holds her hands up in defense.
Do you
I'll
want to
slap a
end up
bitch.
like that?
Kate shakes her head.
Evil boys. They're disgusting. They're selfish. They'll ruin your life.
I'm so glad you could find peace in your final moments, Grandma.
Grandmother releases Kate from her grip, then reaches for the collar of her own. Okay. I appreciate her specifying it's her own. Reaches for the collar of her own gown.
Going on here?
With her other hand, she reaches down, then pulls one of her saggy
What?
breasts out of her shirt.
What
Kate
is
gags
happening?
at the sight, an obvious result of many breastfeeding sessions. She
What?
tries to look away.
Oh, sorry. I that's why her boob looks so disgusting. I thought she was saying that Kate gagged because she has breastfed for too long, and now it makes her sick whenever she sees a boob.
Okay, so I think Slender did his.
Yeah, I
Kate,
did my line.
Kate covers her mouth, trying to keep her terror and maybe a little vomit from escaping.
This is what happens when you're around boys. A man will do this to you. Do you want
What?
to be ugly?
What?
Albert glances into the room.
He switched to Batman.
Does a double take when he sees grandmother flapping a tit at his daughter. Gasping, he rushes to the door.
Wait, she flapped a tit at fucking.
Apparently she's flopping it around.
This is the concern
This is
of
insane.
a college graduate professional writer.
And she looked at this and said, "You know what? This is my first impression. This
She
is what I
didn't
want
even-
people to see."
No, but she did even better, Matt. Do you notice though she put a fucking watermark on it so that people couldn't steal it?
Oh, I don't see the watermark.
It's
You
there.
don't see the Ashley
In
like
the background,
No.
her name on the paper.
I can see it.
Oh
It's
well, I
there.
have mine in forced dark mode, so it kind of messes up my whites.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Gotcha.
It goes
Anyway,
like diagonal.
I think mine lines up. Also, oh man, we really could use the Pope's exorcist. Somebody that asked it for me. I'm the exorcist. I am a priest.
Already improving this shit. All
Have
right,
you ever seen my movie? It's a very good. I have such a
Hubbard-
convincing accent.
Albert grabs Kate's arm, dragging her out of the room.
Okay, that's enough. Your mother is effing senile. We're leaving now.
You
Okay.
want to look like this? Go touch boys. See what happens.
Okay, so
Wait,
I'm gonna
I'm sorry.
question.
Are you encouraging me to go touch boys now?
Wait, so that means Elena is grandma's daughter, and
Right.
Kate is her granddaughter.
Yes.
So wouldn't that mean that Elena was the one who fucked up her tits by nursing, and therefore it was a girl who did that to her?
No, because it was her husband's fault by getting her pregnant.
So is
And
she
then her
basically
having to breastfeed.
So
So
is
she wants to end the species.
What's great is she's telling her granddaughter that she fucking regrets having her mother and wishes it
Yeah.
never happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's really fulfilling for
Yeah.
a
Oh
child.
boy, really gonna miss you, Grandma. Which one of these wires do I unplug?
Cut to black, door slams. This is what she put on her website
This was
as like,
so
hey,
bad.
hey, hire me. I'm amazing.
Yeah.
The
Quirky
audacity.
dialogue.
The audacity of her to say that she writes snip like she's motherfucking Shane Black and shit.
Hey, don't you want me to write Spider-Man 2? I wrote a little piece about a grandma flapping a tit at her 9-year-old granddaughter.
Wait, this is the chick that wrote. Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
her Spider-Man fanfic.
Ooh,
No,
Spider-Man
this is
call
the
it.
cinematic from the game, apparently.
I haven't played it, so this is all fresh for me.
You're
Spider-Man called it.
Spider-Man?
Yep.
Okay, I get to be Doc Ock.
Is Doc Ock in this one? No, Silk is in this one. You're
No,
Silk.
Doc Ock's there too. Brahma, you're Silk.
I don't believe Doc Ock has a single line, which is why I called him.
Damn it.
What the hell is Silk?
So I'm
Silk
guessing a
is-
woman.
Silk is an Asian girl Spider-Man variant.
Wait, does she have a show in
Asian
USA?
girl. Okay.
Silk stockings? No.
Yeah.
It's- I'm glad I got the reference. So there you go. All right. We've got Spider-Man, male, age 23, drops through the manhole, landing gracefully at the bottom of the sewer with a little splash. He looks around, searching through the 4 tunnelways. He starts towards one, then stops in hesitation. He listens closely, trying to hear traces of an echo from Doc Ock's metallic tentacles. The eyes on his mask shift as he uses the visors. The technology in his mask scans for traces of Doc Ock, but it doesn't detect any.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Red leather, yellow. Dr. Octavius. Pause.
Clink, clink, clink. He turns towards the sound of Doc Ock crawling through the sewer pipes behind him. Spider-Man launches a web, preparing to sling through the tunnel.
Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot Spider-Man. Okay, I got it now. Is that calamari I smell? I forgot he's New York. I forgot he was New York.
Schlick. Before his web lands, another web interferes from the side, pinning it to the wall. He frowns, looking towards the direction the web came from.
Wait, hold on.
Before
Who
he-
frowned?
Spider-Man.
Pronouns, pal. No, I think. Wait, did he? Because it doesn't. Wait, before his webs land. Okay, so he was the one that frowned. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he frowns, looking towards the direction the web came from. Before he can, he's knocked to the ground.
Oh, I forgot that they're gonna have some fucking chick come in that's fucking shoots webs. Because I'm like, wait, how does he not know where the web came from?
Yep.
Well, they also didn't differentiate that it was
Nope.
a different web.
Well, I mean, it does say another web interferes from the side, but it does not make it clear that it wasn't coming just from his left hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a women's breast.
Yeah. That might be a great take from you.
Yeah, I don't
Tina.
think that has anything to do with patriarchy, if I'm honest. That's just gravity. Unfortunately, gravity does that.
Oh,
He lays face down as someone stands on his back.
what?
Oh wait, yeah. Webs pin his arms to the ground. He turns to the side, looking at one of the webs keeping him down. It shines differently than his.
Oh man, it makes me
It's
wonder
more of
what
it's more of a queer shine, if
it
you will.
makes, it makes me wonder what he got. It makes me wish that I was not on the outside looking for. Anybody know that shine? Make 'em wonder what you got. It's Newsboys.
Make him wish that they were not.
Not yeah
On the outside looking in.
for. Yeah, bro. Bro, I went down a fucking. I don't know how that song came up the other night, but I went down a rabbit hole. A lot of DC talk, reality check. Anyway, so
All
sorry, go on.
right. So you've got one word.
Oh yeah.
to-
Ah. Oh wait. What is it? What is that? Hung?
Who?
Yeah, hung. Who?
Silk, a female age 23 Korean American, stands on his back. Oh wait, is this like one of those massages they do for when you're Asian? Where they stand?
Oh shit! Don't put anything in my butt.
Stands on his back, clad in a charcoal spider suit from the neck down. A red mask covers the lower half of her face, but her eyes are visible.
You know, it's really easy to tell people when they only wear half a mask. I knew Bruce Wayne was Batman before anybody.
Stay down, or I'll kill you.
Wait, I'm sorry.
What?
Oh no, I hope I hope your lines don't have a lot of L's. This is gonna be rough.
No, that was
So
perfect.
that's the only line, I think.
Oh really?
I'll kill you.
Spider-Man struggles trying to turn his head to look at her.
I didn't even take your job. I didn't take your shitty job. Oh, you.
Time slows down as both of their spider senses activate. He squints his eyes, his mask reflecting his realization.
What? His mask reflecting his realization?
It's terrible writing, yeah.
Oh my god. Also, boy, it would have been nice if that my Peter Tingle would have happened before she jumped on my back.
After she shot webs at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're
So,
scared. Silk
Silk-
Blinks. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You can take my job. That's fine.
Well, damn.
Do it.
I mean, Spider-Man usually is running his mouth all fight long.
Well, not when
Where's
she's
the
writing.
snippy dialogue?
This is a girl writing Spider-Man. It's not going to be. Silk blinks, taken aback. Spider-Man uses this moment of temporary shock to push himself off the himself
Yep, that
off
is
the ground.
exactly what was written there. Good job.
Wait, hold on.
He
I gotta
grunt-
zoom in.
Oh, do we
Yeah.
need to enhance?
Oh, wait.
Enhance.
Yeah.
There's
Enhance.
only 2 more lines.
Enhance.
Now we're gonna really fucking chat. Silk
Spider-Man
Blinks taken back.
Yeah.
Spider-Man uses
Spider-Man.
this moment of temporary shock to push himself off the.
I love the pot. Everybody stops
dude.
there.
It grunts with effort, but is able to stand up quickly. They face each other, preparing for a standoff. You're already standing off if you're facing each other like that. It's
And
already a
didn't
standoff.
you say his arms were webbed to the ground? How did he get out of
Yes.
that?
Well, he
That's what
pushed
it said.
himself off. Remember, he was to push himself off the ground.
Yeah, there's. And this person is in the industry. Like I don't think anyone who has actually hired her has gone and read these samples because they're terrible.
So one of the interesting things about Silk as a character is that her and Spider-Man have basically instant mating
Animosity?
chemistry. No, mating
Oh.
chemistry. Like if you put them in the same room, their spider pheromones trigger on each other, and they like want to have good times.
Ooh, she's a temptation, huh?
Yeah, so it's something where he has to get away from her, or he's going to be uncontrollably moved.
Now, this is the only
to
one I
the-
didn't look at. I don't know what this is.
Ooh, what a fine dining!
By the way,
I think.
oh wait, hold on.
the-
Before we get to that, I had a comment that I wanted to get out. Her writing is the equivalent to, I'm going to mispronounce, but the Dies RA, like the Shining score, that because the reason why it hits is because those chords aren't supposed to be played next to each other, and so it kind of gives you this off, like something's uncanny, kind of like what
something doesn't sound right.
yeah, right. That's her writing. Like this doesn't. No. I don't like
I've
it.
watched a lot of fun videos about this self-insert for her as the face of Mary Jane.
Mhm.
I do like to give us credit. I think we're the first ones who are reading her writing samples, and this is way worse.
No,
than
It's
her.
so bad.
most people are on her Twitter talking about how she literally said, "Who wouldn't want to see themselves in a video game?"
Yeah,
But
this
then
is
claims that she isn't a self-insert.
but this is so much better because this is what she's supposed to be hired for.
And this
Yeah.
is what she wanted us to look at this to see how good she is.
These
I
are
have
the
her-
samples she chose, so this is her
Yeah.
best foot forward.
Once
I
again,
guess I'll
the
be Holly.
watermark. Yeah, the watermark is on it again, so that no one can
I will
steal
be
her great work.
Jonathan.
Okay.
All right, is that the only characters we have in this one?
I don't know.
Think so.
This
I
one's
mean,
a
That's
little
all that
longer.
shows so
You're
far.
the only one that can scroll down the.
Well, no, this is from being shared by Slender. Mitchell, there's
Mitchell.
a
There we
Mitchell,
go.
you can be Mitchell, Brahma.
Okay.
And
Oh wait, there's also a waiter.
there's a waiter. We'll figure
Oh,
out.
you
the
wanna
waiter
do
later.
double
Sound a
duty?
hell of a lot like Christopher Walken.
Right. Interior, fine dining restaurant at night. Holly, a female aged 18, sits across from Jonathan, a male aged 18, at a small dinner table. Sounds of classical music, clinking plates, and small chatter
Small.
fill the space.
Oh man, I
Small
can't wait
talk.
to hear the large chatter. By the way, why is it all capitalized?
I don't know. That maybe
Those are
that might be.
sounds.
Yeah, maybe that's a formatting thing for screenplays, so I won't
Maybe.
knock her on that. The two pick at their food, feeling first date nerves.
So, how was your day today?
How was your day today?
Holly looks up from her meal. She furrows her brows slightly.
And I feel like I fumbled the date already with that
Yeah.
response.
I-
Come on.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Your profile said you were literate.
Holly looks up from her meal and realizes Grandma told me what would happen to my titties if I get anywhere near you.
You're not ruining my titties.
You stay away from my
This
boobs.
date is over.
All right. Jonathan, you're back up.
Oh,
No,
we
Holly
already
is.
got that far.
Holly's got.
No,
Oh,
I said sorry.
oh.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I
Sorry,
thought you
what
were
did
gonna
you
do a voice.
I did do one.
Oh,
like, sorry.
I just didn't
What
hear
did
it.
you say? Your
Was slightly slower still. Okay. How was your day?
Would you mind repeating what you said? I couldn't.
She motions around the room, indicating all the chaotic noise.
Wait, I thought it was small chatter.
And quiet classical music and plates clinking.
How was your day?
Holly
bitch?
stares at her date, face blank. Finally, she breaks into a sweet smile.
That would not be a fucking chick's
Jonathan-
response to that.
Jonathan purses his lips into a thin line, calmly taking the napkin off his lap and putting it on the table.
Look, I'm really sorry, but I'm rich. I could have any woman in this place, and I don't think this is going to work out.
And you're a 5 because you're a self-insert.
Wow.
He gets up and starts to leave.
No, okay, I'm kind of digging her writing now. Oh, wait, I'm really sorry. I'll do better.
Jonathan has already left. Holly turns back, dejected.
Nice.
Interior, Holly's bathroom, night. Holly stands at the bathroom counter, leaning against it with her head down. She stands for a while, mourning. Once she collects herself, she picks up a hearing aid case off the counter. Moving her hair back,
no.
she removes her hearing aids. The air is remarkably silent. She
Wait.
closes-
You thought it wasn't going to be someone else's fault and that she wasn't going to be completely indemnified of her not being able to hear him talk?
I just thought she was a dumb chick.
That's could still
Well,
be
she may
true.
be
Also-
dumb too, but she's deaf.
Also,
Sure.
I don't think she knows how to, turn her hearing aids on like the right way, because she should have been able to hear him.
Or she could have just pointed at the hearing aid, like
Um,
might
or
have
this
might
could
have
have
been
came up
something you
in
wanted to put out
conversation.
up front,
Yeah. Right after you, have you read a book?
Moving her hair back, she removes her hearing aids. The air is remarkably silent. She
What
closes
does
the
that
case,
mean? I know.
returning it to the spot on the counter and exiting.
I understand she's trying to be very descriptive, right? But saying the air is silent, that makes no sense. I understand what you're trying to convey, but it's stupid.
Also, remarkably silent. Who's gonna remark on that? Like, it's
You could have
Well,
gone with the air is remarkably still, or the silence was remarkably deafening.
or the silence was heavy. Like, there's I don't
So
know.
much
The air
more.
is remarkably silent. Just seems kind of weak to me.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Holly.
I've never said this before, but I think she needs to use AI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She needs to use a fucking thesaurus, that's for sure.
Yeah, word hippo, motherfuckers. They got an app now.
You got a line, Holly.
Oh. Next time. Why am I talking to myself out loud? I'm deaf. This doesn't make any sense. Unless I don't have
You're
a
the
phone.
only one who can hear you.
I know. Wait, what?
Interior, Holly's bathroom, day. Holly, in a new dress, puts in her hearing aids before covering her ears with her hair. Interior, fine dining restaurant, night.
Man, she's such a
Montage.
whore.
Date after date, her potential partners giving up and leaving. With each one, Holly looks more hopeless.
Stop going to loud fucking places.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, and here's the other thing. Bullshit.
Yeah,
I guarantee
no.
you most guys would not walk out on a date just because the
Absolutely
girl was
not.
having trouble hearing them.
Wouldn't a girl with that situation, if you're in a restaurant, point out, "I have some hearing issues, so if you just speak up and we'll be fine."
Right?
No,
Or-
you're
even
supposed to
if they-
automatically know.
Even if they didn't, most guys, after one or two times asking the question, would be like, "Are you having trouble hearing me? Is it too
Right.
loud
Here,
in
let me
here?"
sit closer to you. What a great fucking opportunity to get in closer. to
Yeah.
actually start making content.
Like,
You know what I
this
mean? 'Cause
woman
that's
has never
important.
been on a real date.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is evident in the
everybody
way that
she's
she's
dating is
writing this.
18. You cannot tell me an 18-year-old like, oh, gross, he's deaf. Are you kidding me? When I was that age, did I tell you about that chick?
I'd be like,
that start-
does that mean she's not going to tell me about what
No.
all the other cheerleaders did that pissed her off for 4 hours?
Matt is about to be like, I would have dreamed of having a deaf girl. I would have
no.
told her,
What?
take
No,
the hearing aids out. You don't want to
Story
hear the stuff
time
coming
with
out of my
Matt.
mouth.
it's an entirely different direction than that. So it was Halloween, and I went to go hook up with this wife of a sergeant major. He was deployed. It was fine. Anyway,
Oh my god, you motherfucker!
did I not
You
tell you about this
asshole.
story?
You know that my dad was a sergeant major. You asshole.
Wait, was your mom Hispanic and got arrested for
No, that
tasing her autistic stepson?
no. I
Okay,
mean,
so she's telling me about this as we're out on a date, right? First of all, okay, I didn't have any contacts, right? But my vision wasn't as bad then, so I just needed glasses to drive. I shit you not, this is what happened. We get in my truck, right? And I put on my glasses to drive. She goes, wait a minute, wait right there. You did not tell me that you wore glasses.
Are
said,
you fucking kidding me?
I said, you didn't tell me you were married. She goes, fair point. I'm like, okay. Anyway, so yeah,
wearing
she
glasses
tells,
is definitely the same thing as being married.
yeah. So her stepson or whatever, I think he's like 16, 17, right? He's a big dude. But the CPS came and got him because the only way that she was able to manage him is with her taser, right? Not the projectile one, the one you just touch.
Because
that
that
would
was
keep
like a
him in line.
frequent thing where she would just do it more than once.
It
when
sounded
the
like
cops-
it was a regular part of the disciplinary.
When the cops came and talked to her or whatever, she willingly volunteered the footage from the cameras from inside the house, which
Of
showed her
tasing the
walking.
shit out of him?
No, showed her walking down the hallway, twirling the fucking taser as it shocks, as she tells him to stay in the room. Like she's a
Wow.
fucking villain. I'm like, that's some Darth Vader level shit. You're swinging it like a fucking lightsaber in the hallway.
Damn, dude, you were lucky when she found out that you wore glasses. That,
Oh no, listen. So
you didn't catch a taser to the neck or something.
but the point is, though, at that time in my life, I was very different. None of that scared me off. And then I left in the morning and then talked to her again. What I'm saying is, these 18-year-old guys are not gonna be like, "Ooh, gross, she's deaf. I can't even put it in her ear now." You know what I mean? They're not gonna care. They're gonna keep going.
Was she attractive enough to justify that thought?
Yes.
Okay, as long as that.
Dude, have you looked at like the younger generation? She don't even gotta be attractive anymore. She's just gotta be there.
All right, so we're at interior fine dining restaurant night. Holly sits at the table, waiting for her date. Her sad eyes show she's prepared for the worst. This is exactly how you want to present, by the way, for the
God.
date. Soon her date, Mitchell, male age 19, approaches.
What a difference a year makes, too.
If
Good
only-
evening.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't expecting that. If only Kate had a wise grandmother to warn her.
About what would happen.
What
About what
happens to your
happens,
breast?
Yeah.
His voice pierces through the restaurant ambiance. A couple glances in the direction, taken aback by Mitchell's loudness. He accidentally bumps into the table
Oh,
as he
fuck me.
sits
He's
down.
deaf too.
Whoops, sorry. Still learning to walk, I guess.
And apparently what accent you're going to do, because that was entirely different.
Dude, he is from Transylvania, I think.
Holly,
Yeah.
Holly laughs, then looks up, eyes widening in surprise when she notices Mitchell is wearing hearing
I
aids.
fucking knew it.
She slowly forms a bright smile, realizing this date will be different.
Time out. So the moral of this little sample story is
Keep it
don't
within
look
your
for someone
community.
who can offset your weaknesses. Just both be really pathetic together.
Oh, I went with eugenics. But yeah, it's basically by the way, if I was writing this, it would end with her going, "Oh my god, you wear hearing aids and you didn't tell me
Gross.
before." And she walks
Wait.
out.
Oh, wait, we got the build up for the punchline on this one. Montage. Holly and Mitchell smile at each other, laughing, chatting, and eating their meal. They stay for a long time, the other patrons having already left the restaurant. That must make it easier for them to hear each
I
other
mean,
now.
I feel like they ran them off because of how loud they have to be
Yeah.
talking. for each other to hear them.
The staff around them are cleaning up for the night. Interior fine dining restaurant night. Holly and Mitchell smiled at each other, then lean across the table for a kiss.
Across the table.
Yeah, apparently it's the fucking what is it? Lady in the Tramp over here.
Dude, she is.
No,
is
they were on the
picturing
same
a
side of the
Lady in the
table.
Tramp table.
They were
She
on the
really
same
is.
side of the table. This is across the table. So one of them's gonna have to crawl on top.
As they do, their waiter approaches.
Will that be all for tonight? I don't know what that was.
Holly and Mitchell slowly break away, staring at the waiter.
What?
I mean,
I
if
like-
I was the waiter and I hear them fucking smacking, because they can't hear how loud they're smacking when they kiss, right? Like, is there no sign language for that smacking noise?
I mean, to be fair, the very first scene subverted my expectations a little bit. I thought it was going to be the thing where she asks him to repeat it for the third time, and then everything in the restaurant goes silent as he yells it, and then everybody looks at him like he's insane.
Oh my
Because
god,
they do that in everything.
dude. So when the ex-wife and I,
Whoa,
right?
Tina went way dark on
Whoa!
Is Tina taking the Ambien already?
this one. Apparently.
Holy shit! It gets worse as you read it. There is so much more depth to this single sentence that Tina wrote than you can find in any of these fucking writing samples.
Oh wow!
Tina, that's disturbing.
I mean,
Good take, Bojan.
my god,
Oh, damn it, bro.
You should write for Loki.
Jesus Christ! You put almost all of your points into fucking.
Are we gonna? Do we have to worry that maybe Tina and her husband are like thrill killer couples?
Wait, you think they do theme kills? Like,
I just-
every month for one weekend, Tina goes and she's like, "Oh, what's the theme this week?"
one of my roommate from college
Hearing
sent me
impairment.
Dude, I
Send
feel
me-
like I need to end the stream on that one.
No. Hold on. Like this is it's actually my roommate from college sent me a story this morning from an alumni who was at the school the same time we were, who was part of a thrill kill couple. I was
What?
like, oh my god. And he's like, not a good way for our college to be in the news. And I read the article. It was like one of the things where the couple would pick up other couples and then murder them.
Oh my god,
I was
they
like-
did didn't get you, did they, Chet?
No, clearly.
Okay, good. I had a story too about the talking when everything goes silent. So the ex-wife and I, when we first separated or whatever, I went up with my buddy. His name was Chris, right? He was a cop with me, but he man, his voice was so fucking unique, right? And man, he would always talk like this, and he'd get really high. Man, I'm not lying to you, right? Anyway, so we're sitting at this bar, right? And we're sitting there, and the waitress, man, he the bartender or whatever you call them, the wench, the bar wench.
Server.
The server.
Well, no,
waitress.
the bartender. Yeah, we're at a bar, so it was a bartender, and the music's playing or whatever, and he leans over, and right when the music cuts, he goes, "Man, I just want to pull that motherfucker's hair. God damn!" And she whips around from the fucking register so goddamn quick, and he goes, "Oh shit, you think she heard me?" Chris, we all fucking heard. Everyone in here heard what you said. I
It's
gave her a
funny
big
that his
tip.
name is Chris and he sounds like Chris Tucker.
Oh yeah, it kind of does sound like Chris. Oh, I make us be doing that. Money Talks, great movie. One of the best.
Chris Tucker was great in a lot of stuff till he got plenty of money and just didn't give a fuck anymore.
Boy, Cat Williams, man. I just happened to catch like a minute and a half of his stand-up. Oh boy,
Yeah.
was it rough.
Rough, like
Yeah.
which way? Just not good anymore?
Not good.
Or
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't remember his bit. It has something to do with fucking MAGA and fucking January 7th and all that shit. And it wasn't
rough as in
clever.
cringy and not funny.
Yeah, it wasn't clever. It was easy. There was nothing subverting what, once she started, you saw exactly where it was going to go.
Late night talk show.
Yeah, and he didn't even say pimp in distress once. But then again, I just watched it for like 3.5 minutes.
Now, just to hit all the topics that I put in our stuff. Does anyone still give any kind of shits about Loki at all, aside from Tina, who's in the chat?
I stopped 2 episodes ago, if not.
Yeah, I couldn't. I watched the
I
one,
can't do it.
and I was just so stupid and redundant and waste of time. This whole season is probably going to end up being 50 minutes worth of show.
You mean like Ahsoka?
Yeah, exactly.
I know
It's
Grant was trying to clip out all of the dialogue moments, and I think he said he may be up to 20 minutes. Did he say 20?
I think it was something ridiculous at like 20 to 25 minutes of actual dialogue from the entire 8 episodes of Ahsoka. And I don't need it to be friggin' David Mamet, where it's just like back and forth, like super quick, but 20 minutes or so out of 8 episodes is stupid. Like, and they had a writer's room that they were paying to do that with Dave Filoni.
Oh, man, fucking writer rooms. Anyway, I don't think I got anything else.
I was just gonna say, oh yeah, Disney put out basically a press release that they're gonna pay $8 billion for Hulu, but they're lying. That's just so that people think that's what it's gonna cost. And if you read the fine print,
that's what they would like it to cost.
That's what they would like it to cost. It's going to go to an independent evaluator. It's probably going to cost them around 12 to 15 billion, almost double.
I thought that shit was supposed to be done within like a month or so from now.
Yeah. Well, the deal is going to be closed in that Disney is buying it. The final price tag will take up till probably the second or third quarter of next year to determine.
I mean, I am shocked that they were like, no, we're not that broke. We'll still go through with this deal. Is it just too late for them to go?
No, they did. They had no choice. When
that was part of the Comcast deal.
Yeah, well, when they bought Fox, they had the deal said that either side, either Comcast could make them buy it from them, or Disney could make Comcast sell it to them within the end of this year was the statutory deadline for it. And everybody was like, Disney, what's Disney going to do? Is like, motherfuckers, Comcast is going to make them eat that. They're going to make them pay. Yeah. That $8 billion covers that whole new theme park they're building in Florida. It covers the new theme park they're building in Texas. It covers the new Horror Nights thing that they're building in Las Vegas. And they're still going to have about $5 billion to spare. So like, I don't know why anyone like the Disney people are just like there. Oh, poor Tina. Like episode 5 was rough. I'm afraid the finale will just reset everything to the beginning, with He Who Remains back in charge, or Loki finding his glorious purpose as the new He Who Remains. Can I just say that if they've lost Tina Bojan,
there's no
not a good sign.
There's no hope. No,
that is like if any Disney person ever stumbles across this stream, if you've lost Tina, who is the most devoted of all the people, who's actually watched every minute of every Disney
look
Plus
at
show,
her avatar.
I mean, honestly, that made me sad.
I do feel bad because Tina used to enjoy it so much. I don't mind people getting joy from something, but it's sad. It's terrible.
I kind of feel bad for the show now.
Right? I'm kind of want to root for them, you know?
Yeah.
I almost
guys,
want
you can turn this around.
Episode 6 to be something epically awesome.
Oh, no. Tina's reverse psychologying us so that we'll all get on board with the show. And
what?
Root for
I'm with Slender. Fuck you, Tina.
Oh,
she's doing that mom thing. Like, fine, don't clean your room.
Well, maybe we do that to my son almost every day.
I hope your kids ruined your breast.
You know, okay. Side note. My wife has brought 5 children into this world, and we we're rather traditional. She did breastfeeding and everything. That doesn't make your boobs saggy and gross. In all actuality, the pregnancy hormones kick in, and they generally fill out, and they don't go back to normal size afterwards. They stay bigger.
Well, so a lot of it depends.
Depends on what you're starting with.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. I mean, if there's nothing there.
Or if there's something there, but already pointing downwards.
And I mean, if you're real sloppy with it, it's like, throwing your titty out your shirt for a kid. You know what I mean?
And whipping it around all over the place.
Right. And then they're all
I mean-
like munching down on your nipples and shit.
This is why women should not free themselves from the bra. Like,
It
it buys you some time.
that writing said the grandma was supposed to be like 78, like almost 80. I'm pretty sure that other things were impacting that boob.
Yeah, she was a dirty hippie and didn't wear a bra.
Oh, God dang it.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been sitting over here for like 30 minutes trying to figure out why. Because I wanted to watch something on YouTube. So I found it on my phone so I could just look at it in my history on the browser.
And then you're not logged in on your phone.
Wasn't logged in on the right one on the PC. I'm like, where is it? Anyway.
Yep, Tina, lack of support during and after pregnancy will impact their shape. Well, I mean, I'm glad
So if anything, you should look at pregnancy as an opportunity to make your boobs the perfect boobs. Like, put the work in. Like, that's when you can shape them.
Yeah,
You're getting extra material to work with. Mold that clay.
Yeah, see, that's what you do. You know what I mean? Like you bring us in with the boobs, and we'll stick around for whatever happened down there. We'll just deal with it.
Yeah, but I'm not getting throat cancer, so.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Don't be Michael Douglas.
Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones feels vindicated now. I'm not the only one.
She had
I
throat
found
cancer
that
too?
story the other day, and she
No,
was
she
like,
gave Michael Douglas throat
Yeah,
cancer.
I know that.
She was like, "Is this true?" I was like, "I think it's true." She's like, "No. I need you to do some research and find out if this is true."
It's pretty emphatic. I don't.
And that's when you say, all right, I'm going to need you to start researching. Get on your knees.
See, I was going to say something different. I was all right. I'm just going to need to know what you want as the outcome so I can.
And am I allowed to use other test subjects?
Oh man, this is great line, dude. We were doing this fucking improv fucking podcast or whatever, and this guy goes, I was questioning about something. He goes, listen, if I need to know what the follow-up questions are if you want me to answer honestly.
I'm going to craft my answer based on what you're going to follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it did freaking Shredded the other night. I don't know what we were fucking riffing about or whatever. She legit looked at me and went, listen to what I'm saying now, not what you heard earlier. I was like, okay, I'll write that one down. I like that one. Anyway.
All
right.
We hit all the topics. We did all the topics. Yep. All the stuff.